Good morning, where am I? Oh, I did forget one thing. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well today. As soon as Warhammer quits being a fuck, I can greet you all properly. And we can see what's been going on in the gaming world today. I may just Alt F4 this shit and reboot it in a minute. Come on. Hello, Izzy. Oh, well, these things happen. Hi, busy girl. On Warhammer, you are not so important that you get to take up the screen. Thank you. Besides, you need to be muted. And then this needs opened up. Ooh, and partially resized. Hello, good morning, everybody. Morning for me, good otherwise day to you all. It is approaching Halloween. I enjoy and otherwise celebrate when I can, and I can. I did, and I shall. Happy Halloween. Ice cream, ice cream. And let's see what else is screaming through the video game world this morning, huh? I am still, let's see, can I move my, I think that's probably a better spot for my subtitles for now. Let me come over here. I want to turn down even for myself some. All right. Good morning. So I have had on my Android phone, of course, I'm somewhat technological savvy, but it's got the Google News feed, and the algorithm is more or less curated at this point to video game news. So I've had, thoughts and things to say about it, so I thought I'd collect them and share them with you all for any who may be interested at least. So we're just gonna skim through some news that's been going on lately, and then we'll get into our game for the day, which is continuing Space Marines, as I'm probably only a third of the way into it if I had to take a guess. But I'm hoping that all of my audio stuff is working. I did change some stuff up. It looks like everything's okay so far, so if there's any issues, please tell me. Just gonna double, oh no, that's feeding there, so we should be good. So without further ado, let's get into some news. Nintendo, we all know them, most of us love them. They've been racking up some real fan points lately. First, in the Smash community, it's been a huge point of contention, I know, because there have been tournaments hosted on emulators because they needed to be modded to allow certain features that were needed for Smash tournaments. It's been a minute since I've brushed up on those details in particular, so I'm not going to speak to that any more specifically. But I know in other related Nintendo emulating news that there have been other emulators stricken from Nintendo and being told to take their emulator down. It is not supported. It is infringement on copyright and just all sorts of crap. And now they are committing their own sin. We've got in the official Nintendo Museum, Super Nintendo Entertainment System being emulated on a Windows PC. Yeah, is it their product? Yeah, it is. But if you're gonna be the super powerhouse, why emulate? Get your own in-house product, put in an original as it is from a museum, is in a museum. Don't get it. People just want to play your freaking games and trying to make it easier and more accessible in various ways. Yes, I understand there are some issues with it. That's just issues that come with technology in general, but that's another topic. Moving on, we have another game that hasn't quite caught my eye, but the headline certainly caught my interest. It is. Let me actually dig this article up because silly me did not keep the. Oop, I apologize about that. Silly me did not keep the. Might have clipped the game's name out of that on accident. Where did that go? Steam Next Demo Carry Ground. There we go. Video game named VA Proxy. There was a demo at the Steam Next Fest, which you can see there, is described as combining Sekiro and Risk of Rain 2, and is pretty unhinged, where you can nuke anything. This article goes on to say how they parried a nuke. You can see the player parried the ground. Crazy stuff I hear about going on at the Steam Next Fest. I think we have another couple of headlines that mention some really cool demos as well. Moving on, though, we have Bloodborne news. The latest version of the Shad PS4 emulator reduces loading screen time of the game to seconds. We've all been waiting for some sort of Bloodborne PC port, and it's just not happening. We're not getting any news on it, so people have been working on that emulator. Historically, I know a little bit of the history of PlayStation in particular and its design choices and digital architecture. I don't know the details. I'm not super wrote on it. I'm not a scholar by any means, but I do know what they chose while very technologically advanced PlayStation, and allowing for some amazing games to be made for their time. See Last of Us, see Uncharted, etc. But it was difficult to just straight up make a game for when PlayStation was giving dev studios support for it. Emulation is where you are literally writing software to, what is the word? Well, emulate. Yeah, there you go. Hardware. So it's basically, it's not just saying, oh, we're taking all the digital stuff of a PlayStation and putting it on the computer. We are telling the computer, oh no, you are a PlayStation, you have PlayStation parts, and then we're going to program those fake PlayStation parts inside you. So this has been a bit of a task for the emulation community when it comes to PlayStation, and especially with Bloodborne. But I've been seeing several articles lately how there have been making steady and steady, consistent progress with constant improvements, as you can see the mention there. But also, this has only been in the recent couple of months, so then that in and of itself has been major advancement to the emulation of Bloodborne on PC, which I am super excited for, because I unfortunately missed PlayStation generations 3 through 5, so I haven't had the joy of playing it myself. But we do have a bunch more to get through. Probably not going to tear through all of these news lines I've got loaded up, but let's see. We've been at this for about 6 minutes now. Can probably go for another 9-10. So we'll see what we can get through. I'm going to have to readjust this some. These are all sized differently. Sincerely apologize, but should be fine enough. And then we just squeeze that over some. Beautiful. All right. Everyone knows or has been peripherally aware, I'm sure, or I hope, video game lovers have been somewhat aware, the industry is kind of in shambles for various reasons that we'll touch on over other article headlines, I'm sure. But I'm unfortunately not certified to necessarily here or there. But what I can say is that the French Ubisoft staff went on strike over the return to office mandate amid slumping sales. And this is not going to be the only Ubisoft headline we're going to see in this jumble, folks, let me tell you. They have been fumbling the ball left and right lately. Nintendo's been committing their own sins, but they've been doing so purposely. Ubisoft is just floundering, fish out of water. Unknown 9 Awakening. I don't know anything about it. I goofily, let me see if I still have the article handily. I goofily don't know what studio that is from, but honestly, the fact that I haven't even heard of it and have no guess is telling enough. As it says right there, a few good ideas can't save this bland and janky adventure. Apparently, it's so bland and janky. Someone who's been trying their best to keep abreast of a lot of video game news. I try to not be too genre specific and all that jazz. I don't know. Oop, don't need that. That's a dog cam. I don't know who did that, and that's just telling in and of itself. We've got a big company that spent too much money making a game that people haven't heard of, because no one I'm talking to in several video game places made even slightest mention of it, and people I talk to have much wider and varied tastes than I already do. So I imagine I would have heard of this in some manner if it interested literally anybody. Moving on, touching on the game that we're going to be playing today, the Warhammer Space Marines 2 community rallies against gatekeepers who say players who get the lethal difficulty helmet reward, now the game is easier again, don't deserve it. Look, fuck them and fuck that. As someone who has a couple of Beat Radon before nerf shirts hanging up in their closets, great. I feel great. I love doing that. It's a little achievement of mine. I'm not going to sit here and lord it over anybody, because let's be honest, post Radon nerfs still kind of... I replayed Elden Ring much more recently and fought Star Scourge Radon, excuse me, and it was still a bit of clusterfuck. Fun, not bad, just not the easiest thing in the world, and definitely a lot to keep track of. But look, people are finally starting to branch out into video games more and starting to accept it more widely. The people that grew up with it are taking it to their adulthood and sharing it and finally getting comfortable with calling themselves gamers. We don't need to be telling people who had a little bit of an easier time before we did because we were too impatient to wait for a balance patch, that they're not real gamers is bullshit. Fucking Candy Crushers are gamers. Do I necessarily get along with them? No, but that's a fucking game. There is a strategy to it, ignoring the fucking energy and microtransactions. So, sit on your achievement thrones, but make sure they're comfy and cozy and low to the ground instead of lording over everybody else on a bunch of rickety soapboxes. Thank you. Moving on. Speaking of Nintendo news, we're probably going to see another takedown here at some point. There is a company called Analog that is just completely remaking the Nintendo 64 to play original 64 cartridges. This is not some sort of remake console emulator. This is meant to play original 64 cartridges, but up to a 4K resolution. So that's a bit of a wild shot, but hey, here we are. And at a fairly reasonable $249, which is probably close to what it originally cost. I have no idea. I'm taking a wild guess. Ignore me. Moving on. It's been delayed. Still, it's expected to release sometime next year. And pre-orders start later this month as of the 16th, so a week and a half ago. Maybe their pre-orders started for any Nintendo fans that are interested, but I'm surprised Nintendo hasn't come after this one yet. Next, we have Fragpunk, which I caught a few article headlines for a couple weeks ago, and it never seemed to gain traction in my algorithm. And so I never heard more about it, and I thought it kind of flopped. although I didn't look forward beyond it. It still has support and players, as I can see, but it is some weird combination of game, which we'll touch on another one I found later in this bunch of headlines, but it is a Valorant-like, which is already a Counter-Strike-like hero shooter. So we've got a Counter-Strike hero shooter, FPS, and round-based, now with deck building. I'm very confused by that one. Not really sure how that's going to work. Maybe I should look at some gameplay. I can't say I care enough to spend the time to. Does it have some merit? Sure. Is all of these live service hero shooter XYZs way oversaturated? Yeah, it is. Oh, sweet coffee. Okay. Denuvo, where we've got a couple of Denuvo headlines, DRM headlines. They are fucking clowns, I have to say. For those that aren't aware, Denuvo, and I would assume the product DRM, which I believe stands for Digital Rights Management, is what is responsible for video games requiring an internet connection to verify that you own the game, and therefore not being able to be played offline without an internet connection, which is bullshit, number one. And look, I get it. Piracy, it's got some bad takes to it, and I totally understand that. Should we be robbing the poor and the little guy? Absolutely not. Do we need to be plaguing AAA companies that are making asshats of themselves because they are just hanging themselves with the rope they have made? No, we don't need to go after them either. But there are cases where piracy is necessary at this point because there just isn't another choice. And people just don't seem to understand that. As you can see here, Denuvo responds to their rep for tanking games. I'm a gamer myself, and therefore I know what I'm talking about. Which they clearly don't, because if there was any awareness of the gaming situation, you would, well, that's just a whole can of worms. But I can mention of 2 cans of worms specifically related to this issue. One being a little more of a personal take, but the AAA video game Black Myth Wukong that just recently released. Gorgeous game, fun game. I did watch a Let's Play of it. I'm not going to give that company my money. I'm not going to pay for it. Why? Because the dev studio Game Science is all but confirmed misogynists. There were reported comments and online mistreatments inside the company, and not only have there been a lack of comments on it, they have, one, been addressed in interviews about this concern, and 2, not denied anything, but saying they're not going to talk about it. So they've all but said, no, we're not misogynists, or yes, we're not misogynists. And you're not really kind of sitting in between that, especially with that kind of statement. So I'm not giving that company my money, but I want to play that game. Do I feel like I have a right to enjoy the art that some people truly put their passion in and it deserves to be enjoyed? Yeah, I do. Do I feel like I should have an avenue to say, fuck you, you rich bastards that don't treat people right, don't get my money? Yes, I absolutely do. Point number 2 for Denuvo DRM anti-piracy is the lack of the ability to video game archive. I hope that in my mass upload of these headlines that it made it in, but I found another article that I've got saved and will clip it another time at the very least, saying that while there is a video game archive that tends to hold several copies of classic games that fall under the Digital Millennia Copyright Act, only one person, one certified licensed person or group is allowed to check it out at a time, which is ridiculous. And these things are just sitting on a shelf. They're not being used to study for historical purposes, anything like that. They're just being left there. Nobody, like, they're games 50 plus years old that maybe a couple hundred people are still playing, if at all, legitly on their own copies. But you're not selling new ones. New ones aren't being made. The company's not making money on it, and yet people can't access these for historical archiving purposes, research purposes, etc. It's bullshit. And it was just an appeal was just rejected to have video games be an exception to this Digital Millennia Copyright Act. So that's anti-piracy bullshit number 2. And Denuvo isn't just a anti-piracy, it is the anti-piracy, because there is no competitor on the market. They're a monopoly by definition, but because there is no contest, nobody else is doing anti-piracy. Maybe because it's difficult and takes a lot of commitment. Yeah, absolutely. Can't deny that. But at the same time, it isn't wholly necessary. And I've already seen articles of indie studios that are just like, yeah, beat the game. Return that shit inside the policy. I don't need the money. Pirate my shit. I don't need the money. Play the game. It's not... Denuvo's just worried about protecting their bottom dollar, and the companies they work with protecting their bottom dollar. So, moving on. We're going to tweak this one a little more, huh? Let's scoot the Prince of Persia over a smidge. We'll bring Banjo-Tooie over some, and then we should have plenty of room here for our other hero shooter mouth jumble. I think we can make this the last bunch of headlines that we cover today before we dive into Space Marines 2. But the other hero shooter jumble is a battle royale hero shooter MOBA. What is a battle royale hero shooter MOBA? I can barely say that talking at a slower pace. How are you going to jam all that together? A MOBA by definition is two teams contesting a small set of specific lanes and pathways against each other, which many have incorporated different heroes into. But why are you bringing a hero shooter aspect into a MOBA? Which Deadlock does, and they're doing it well, but that's where they're stopping. It is a hero shooter MOBA. Where is the battle royale gonna come in with a MOBA? What is this? Stop. This is too many slices. We don't need this shit. Moving on. Xbox VP addresses controversial Banjo-Kazooie comment. So, this is tied to another article where the Xbox VP says, oh yeah, we are aware there is some interest of a Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie remaster, not aware of some interest of a possibility, but the comment made was nobody cares about it and wants it to be remade, which is and has been bullshit. They tried to walk that back, saying they're aware of the community interest. It was a sarcastic comment, which is bullshit. Because, yeah, while people can struggle to understand, social hints and tones and all that jazz, there's no way, a whole crowd of reporters, convention of people is going to mistake false sarcasm or anything like that. So I call bullshit. Moving on. As the Prince of Persia Metroidvania team disbands, Baldur's Gate 3 dev says if Ubisoft wants subs over sales, then developers must get used to not having jobs. Ubisoft's approach just isn't sensible. And this is something, yeah, we're seeing it the worst in Ubisoft at the moment, but this is something that's plaguing all of the big AAA companies that, in my opinion, aren't really making anything much worth playing these days, with some exceptions, of course. Always going to be exceptions. I speak generally. Moving on. This team was disbanded. Did the Prince of Persia, the Lost Prince, Lost Crown, one of the two, did it make its internal marketing goals? No. Was it a beautiful game that deserves appreciation? And the dev team does not deserve punish because they can do a lot of good, beautiful stuff in a game, very obviously. No, that isn't the case. And this is just another company worried about protecting their bottom dollar, because if you can see there, they're quoted being worried about subs over sales because they want another live service model to float their boat. When, yeah, Baldur's Gate is a big AAA game, but they're one that went with the premium model. They have a flat price, they made good content, and they're moving on. That has been the business model since I started playing video games at 4 years old. That is the business model that is continuing to succeed and showing the passion that has carried the video game industry forward to today. And we are seeing spread out into smaller AA and indie studios, which is where all the good games are coming from these days. But unfortunately, because this game they tried to release on a premium model with poor marketing on their part, Ubisoft is punishing the team that made something amazing. I watched a Let's Play of this game. Would I buy this game? Absolutely. It's only $40. I would pay $60 for it. Unfortunately, I would not get the value out of my money because I'm not good nor necessarily enjoy playing the Metroidvanias myself, but I do want to appreciate them. I did appreciate them. I watched a Let's Play. It was a gorgeous game. It played fantastic. It deserves appreciation. The team doesn't deserve punished by any means. And unfortunately, this is just another company dumping good devs because they're worried about their bottom dollar. And yes, there are several examples of this buried further in these article headlines that we don't necessarily need to get to today. So, I think from here, we're going to move over to Space Marines 2. But this has been some of the video game news I've discovered over the last week, looked into, and would love to share and hear other thoughts, opinions, sides, approaches. I mean, I'm not totally going to condemn anything if you can present a civil and a thoughtful response. So I'm always open to talk about this. I'd love to talk about this. That's why I'm doing this. Like talking about video games. I like keeping abreast of the industry. So if you ever want to talk, let's talk. But until tomorrow, or we might even break some more out during an intermission later today, depending on how long we stream. But for now, this is where we're going to put a pin in video game news. So fade over to this. And I believe we pull this up. This should... There we go. Oh man, coffee. That's good. Okay. Oh, right. I muted it in the mixer. Let's pull this down to 50 so no eardrums get blown out. We can turn Spotify off for now because we'll use the video game music. Or okay, that looks like that's probably a good volume. Again, if there's any issues, please just let me know. Pick that back in the corner for now.
The captain is withholding something.
Acheran will not deceive us, Gadriel.
Then where did Dimitri and Titus serve previously? And why is he back in battle so soon after such grievous surgery?
Sergeant
Rubicon
Ventiac
surgery.
spoke of a Death Watch team that deployed a virus bomb on Kadaku. Perhaps our lieutenant was one of them. I am far more concerned with what we just saw at that crash site.
Lieutenant.
Brother, are you recovered?
I am.
The apothecary should run a diagnostic.
I do not have the need nor the time for such a process.
Magos Gallio also expressed his concern. Consider his counsel, if not ours.
If there is any risk of recurrence, it puts the whole squad in jeopardy.
It can wait. I must speak with Captain Acheran.
As you command.
Oh, that kind of just releases any tension that there might be in the story there. Just, oh, we need it to be a 3-man squad, so we can't. We're just gonna ignore the issue that we're suspicious of stuff.
Relief to see you on your feet.
Heard you took a turn for the worse.
Such reports were exaggerated.
I am glad to hear it.
Your efforts in delaying the swarm were admirable.
It was a sight to behold, brother.
I must report to Acheran. Excuse me.
The Emperor protects.
The Emperor protects. I mean, honestly, if the world was ever gonna turn into hyper-religious warfare, there are definitely worse ways for it to develop than this. At least it seems to be a pretty united front against forces of chaos and other aliens. So, you know, that's probably the most united.
Was that truly the work of the Arch
Any-
Enemy?
It was not clear to you.
It may have been only a handful of fanatics.
A handful of cultists could not bring down a Thunderhawk.
He is right. The arch enemy is here.
They chose to reveal their presence. There must have been a reason they wanted Nozick dead.
Cutscene.
What in damnation happened down there?
Nozick was assassinated.
The Adeptus Mechanicus report said engine failure.
That's not what I saw.
Sergeant. Traitors.
Chaos.
You're sure?
No mistaking it, sir.
Clear the bridge! Nozick was head of a highly classified project.
Aurora. What is it?
A weapon.
And the minions of Chaos learned of its existence.
With Nozick dead, there's only one man capable of continuing the work. Morius Luz, Nozick's apprentice. He is currently missing. His last known location was a Mechanicus facility on Avarax, one that is now overrun with Tyranids. This will get you into the cogitator within the facility. You can access Luz's tracker from there. We are on course to Avarax now. I want you ready the second we enter orbit.
Sir. What was on the ship with Nozick?
What concern is it of yours?
The Mechanicus seemed eager to retrieve it. And yet the enemy left it untouched.
Whatever it is, without Luz, it's useless to us.
Well.
Lieutenant, the journey to Avarax will take time. Enough for a brief diagnostic.
Very well, if it will put you at ease.
Magus Gallio will be in the armory.
This is another, I don't want to say minor, but much lower, no, not even lower profile. I don't know how to put it. But Space Marines 2 is another example of an exception to the flops of the current video game, AAA video game industry. But
How did
it's
you
still...
know about Aurora?
I saw the name in a mission report, most of which was redacted.
I would have preferred to stay on Kandaku and hunt down the heretics that dishonored our brothers.
We will find them on Avarax.
Unless Luz is already dead.
Whatever those tech priests are working on is still here, in this system. I expect the greatest battle is yet to come.
Titus, I heard that you collapsed upon encountering the tainted wreckage. I am concerned.
A mere side effect of the surgery. I am fully recovered.
Sergeant Gadriel, I trust that you will be close at hand should your brother suffer any further episodes.
Yes, Brother Chaplain.
If the arch-enemy is indeed present, any weakness could grow into a cancer of the soul. Bind yourself to the pages of the Codex, and it will shield you from the glare of heresy.
My faith is without compromise. I will not waver.
Whoa, excuse me. That coffee went down the wrong pipe.
You look tired, Merrick.
Oh,
Ships extended to 22 hours until further notice. Additional recalf rations will be issued.
I heard of your incident on Kandaku. I am greatly concerned.
It was brief. Likely a result of the surgery.
You suffered catastrophic damage to a number of primary organs at the hand of that Carnifex. While in that state, you underwent radical surgery. Your body was ripped open from head to foot. If some error was made and remains undetected, it could cost you your life.
Brother, we cannot afford another episode like that.
The apothecaries may not have time for a thorough diagnostic, but they've given me their sanction to do so. Now settle in. This will take time.
keep chatting more when there's less cutscenes and chatter. Avarax's orbit. Large, resilient. Business. Oh, it's business.
Titus, your biometrics
Fluffy
are below
tail.
peak, but well within the tolerances for combat. I can find no explanation for the symptoms you experienced.
Then I have duties to attend to.
You have the blessings of the Omnisire.
One question. What do you know about Archmagus Nozic's research?
Such knowledge would only grace the peaks of Olympus Mons. I am certainly not privy to the subject of his activities. I only pray there remain records of his discoveries.
Ah. Delicious water. You want to play with this scrap of toy that you're not even letting me get a hold of? Ugh. Auto bolt rifle, plasma pistol, chainsword. think I want to try combat knife or sword. We march for Macragge. Okay. Hammer's locked. Girl. There's not enough for me to hold on to, and also I'm busy. I am not letting you pull me away from this desk. I'm sorry. You done? Come on, you. 5, 4 plus, 5, 6. I think I've tried this sword yet. Good. Let's try the sword. Not onto the plasma pistol. Heavy bolt pistol. We'll do the heavy. Here. Marksman, stalker. Magazine, rate of fire. High-powered semi-automatic rifle. Might be more of what I want. Mid-range. Rifle. And rate of fire is 4, mags 5. Bolt carbine, bolt rifle. It's just does more damage. A lot of damage. Shot, close range. I kind of want to grab this, but we'll do this. Oh. Sure. Oh. This one, I don't have the jump pack anymore. Blech. Really like to jump pack. Alright, where are we taking off to, boys?
Second company, we have reached Avarax's orbit. Commence immediate deployment.
Time to go.
Now watch where you're going, soldier.
Servitor, your efficiency levels are below optimal. Explain.
Damage.
Define the damage.
Alright. Anywho, Space Marines is another exception to the AAA flopping recently, but it also isn't, you know, hugely promising because it's not one of the few examples where they are thinking outside the box or taking risks, or using things in new and creative ways. This is still a pretty rote game.
As close as I can get you. You will need to take the cargo elevator from here. Fox in when you're ready to leave.
Understood. My thanks, brother.
The lab is within that spire.
There's the cargo elevator.
Look at all those spores.
That'll be one hell of a fight. Shame to miss it.
We should be down there with the rest of the company.
We will be soon enough.
But it's a... okay. it's a pretty rote game. It doesn't remake the wheel, which isn't necessary every time, but
Must find a way to restore power.
it's a very straightforward game. They just do it super well. They applied everything very well. It's very polished. It looks great. So, is it something that's going to hold up for a long time and has a dedicated fan base? Absolutely. Which it really does deserve. But through the door I was already approaching, right?
The Tyranid in sight.
They're here. Watch it. Tyranids! Give no quarter. Purge them!
Alright.
Xenos built.
Interesting, a lot of lunging. Oh, I don't know how I actually like that. That's a little too dramatic. May turn back for that knife. See, that's fine.
What you call this? These are leftovers.
So why was that so dramatic? Because I went into it sprinting. Okay, I'm sure I'll find another knife. We'll just keep with this for now. Gotcha. Oh, yep.
They never learn.
Walked right into that. Oh! So this is a very strong team, a very strong dev studio that
Take out those mines.
Multi-Melta? Well, shit.
A fine gift from the forge. Loading up.
No, I'd rather have the frags.
Resupplying.
And the stem, thank you. Reloaded. Okay. So this isn't even replacing anything. Very nice. 20 rounds.
The whole spire is infested. The control room may be out of action. If the controls
So
are
yeah,
out,
it's a
we'll
very
find them.
polished game, very gorgeous game that deserves its praise. But again, it unfortunately isn't anything groundbreaking either. It's not gonna completely go down in history. Yeah, come here, you.
Target destroyed.
That thing scream without a head, I guess. Okay.
This is too easy.
And I can just smack around with this. Is there anything here?
Where the debris proceed, the Tyranids will make ruin of the entire
yeah,
city
sure.
given the chance.
Is there anything back here, tucked away in the corner? Squish, squish. Oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Someone run into a pillar? Fucking shoulder check some stone? Excuse me. Can't do anything with that. Offers me a sword. The knife is here. The knife is here. No, I'll keep using the sword, it's fine. Grab another one of those, thank God. Now, if you want to talk something more current, big name, but is Innovative. Where? Oh. You big bitch. Huh. Thank God I've gotten some better timing on that. Smack you around like gun. FromSoft, and I'm not even gonna say Elden Ring or Dark Souls. No, I'm talking about Armored Core. Why? Because it turns out what they used to make that game was the biped, the two-legged model renderer they used in Dark Souls 3. You're like, what? How'd they use that in Armored Souls? You might be curious. Shock grenades, that's new. That's a good fucking question. I don't know. They got real creative with it. Because, as you may know, there's the backwards legs that backwards jointed knees legs that I'm currently forgetting the name of. There are the multi-legged, like four-legged spider legs, and then there are the tank treads. But they just got super creative with repurposing their heavy bolter. Have I already unlocked that? Oh, that's a heavy like a heavy bolter. Screw it. Yeah, I'll take this. Multi-melt is like, eh. What was it talking about? Right, Armored Core. So yeah, they use what, a 5.6.
It may take time.
It may take time. Maybe closer to 8-year-old like modeling software, and completely repurpose it to play a modern game for to make skeletons that aren't even necessarily close to. Ooh, where are you? Where are you trying to snipe me from? Not behind us, surely. Ah. Motherfucker. Hello? Why was there such a delay? Dodge, oh god. Not dodging what I want. Let her rip. Oh. Come here. I just double pop you. Rude. Melee heals. Oh, that was cool. Double tap and got him right in the temple. Oh no. Need to remember I've got 2 heals at least, but we're good. We're good. Or Baldur's Gate, that, you know, completely translated D&D into a massive game.
Seem to be at full strength again. Did the apothecaries identify the cause of your collapse?
Focus on the mission, Sergeant.
Bolt pistol. Thought I saw. Yep. I thought I saw a collectible over here.
Reports on the repair of the lantern on the roof of the residential block of the Parliament Segmentum 14K21B. Liturgy of the repose of the burnt capacitor. Sprinkling with oils and singing the canticle of benediction. The indulgence of the printed circuit board. And the sealing of purity. What's this? The machine god does not want this illumination. This is an odd response. The machine's spirit in this illuminator is troublesome. Anomaly in darkness noticed. Noted. Flagging for further probing.
Interesting.
The control room is on the other side of that door.
Well, by all means, let us go. But yeah, Baldur's Gate just shoves a massive game with many unique interactions, multiple storylines. It just takes on a scope that is rarely witnessed, and it manages to stick the landing. So much so that people have already played it tens of times through. Still discovering new things, enjoying things they've already played.
There's a shortcut across the rooftops to the east. Good. Proceed.
Cool machinery.
These creatures have to attack this facility. They have no need for the technology.
They're like seeds carried by the wind. Their only motive is to devour and expand.
Ammo cache, I don't need. Probably another chance. Oh, no knife here to tempt me. Even though I haven't had a real chance to use this sword. Probably soon though, because this bolter's almost done. Bolt rifle, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Cut them down.
Where? Where?
Let us get to work.
Oh, those weren't spores. You bitch. Hold still. Okay, that one's dead. Black cloud. You're another one. You're not close enough to those barrels to make it worth it. Oh, thank you for saving me from those spores. Oh my god, please. Stop.
I need help. Focus your rage and stand, brother.
Come forth and be slaughtered.
Come here, asshole. To execute the armor.
Take my sight.
Hurt, I can't see shit. That's a pretty lasting grenade. They're shooting at something. You're dead? Okay. Load. Health pack. Clear what obstruction? Oh. No, that's just me pinging. Oh, okay. Use the ammo cache. This clear that obstruction that you could have kicked down, maybe vaulted with your superior strength. What about climbing down this pipe, Dark Souls style? And heavy ass power armor.
War Gear Prime.
Need the ammo. Alright. Another massive battlefield. Am I just... Yep, we just dropping. Ooh!
Care to see who can slay more Xenos, brother Chiron? You wish for me to humiliate you again, brother? Oh, I hope your bolter works better than your memory.
Oh, I'm like, where's the rest of the threat? Hello. Come here. Oh, oh! You snuck up on me. Hello?
Thank you, brother.
I don't know why it wasn't counting that. Why that be looking mouth-like? And why are you still moving? Burrowing. What the hell is that? Not healing me, which would be nice. Use cargo elevator. Yep, we ride. I hope the rest. I guess the multiplayer would be more interesting still, cause you're like facing other people, but you have the options of the melee, I'm assuming, and you have parries. I don't know how that would work in.
If I'm not mistaken, you've had bad luck with cargo elevators. That was a long time ago. I found out to discuss it. At least you made it out alive, which is more than we can say for the orcs.
I think I like this for now. Oh boy. So maybe like the PvP multiplayer is a lot more interesting, but this just slashing a story is like fine. Nothing to write home about, I guess. There's stuff laying all about. This is gonna be a big old fight, is it? Or am I just meant to like move? Probably more that.
Cunning little seals. Protect those chains.
Got you. Goodbye. Goodbye and good night. Pretty sure I was like spamming that parry. Fucking, oh, you don't even go nearly far enough. Guess the arm's not good enough? Oh, hello. What are you still doing here? Oh goodness, are you still? No, chains are clear. You all down. Ugh. It is getting a little iffy. Ugh, trying to stay alive. Hello? Are you getting buffed from somewhere? Is that why your eyes are like that? Fucking yeet. Here. Received a mortal wound. Yeah, well, you're taking a beating. Yo ho, yo ho. Come on, you get the hell off the chains before I die. Where's some ammo? Guess I'll just need another gun. That works. Okay, I think we're clear now. Which one is rolling the sniper? It's you. Give me some armor back, please. Just, you twice? Sure. Take that. Iframes, fuck yeah. I wish I wish executing while your armor was full would give you some health back or something.
Ready to deploy Overwatch on the lift mechanism.
Come on, I'm gonna go down here just trying to clear these things, aren't I? Yeah, well, I'm not gonna last much longer either if y'all don't clear these chains a little better. Ooh.
Munitions secured.
Okay. Damn, those chains really almost went, didn't they? Oop, did I see a laser? Uh-oh. Not a green laser, though. It's definitely red. Well, thanks for giving me nothing back, but clearing my screen, question mark. Ammo. Let me look around. Maybe there's another medkit sitting around. Ammo. No.
Not today, Xenos scum.
What was that? Heavy. Moving on. Mechanicus facility.
We'll need explosives.
Nothing's getting through that door.
Ventilation tunnels?
Checking.
One floor down. Yep.
Let's go. There was a word written in blood on Nozick's Thunderhawk. Imura.
Do not speak it, brother. The words of the archenemy hold dangerous power.
One should not dismiss any data that may be relevant.
Have you ever faced the arch-enemy, Sergeant?
Regrettably, I have not.
Then I suggest you listen to your brother.
Oh, was this just a leftward way? Okay. Wait, hold on. Well, I think we'll see it here. Did this lean back while sprinting down? That's a really nice detail. Do you hunch and you hunch forward going up? Not as hunched, but you're still sprinting forward. No, the hunch is the same going up. But you can see in the running animation that they lean back and kind of like backpedal a little bit because their armor's so fucking heavy. They need to be controlled going down declines. Good attention to detail.
The enemy is involved. Might we not encounter them here?
I hope we do. I wish to have words with those traitors.
My blood rages at the thought of them.
They'll be counting on your hatred. Be sure they don't use it against you.
I was about to say, that already sounds like a weak-minded individual? Sure. We'll say that's where I was going with that sentence.
Down here.
The Adeptus Mechanicus put up a fight here.
I wonder what it would be like to fight as an Adeptus Mechanicus. I know there's a game, but I don't think it's gonna be like this, so.
Creatures taint every crevice.
How far to the cogitator?
With no direct route. It'll take longer than I'd like.
Cogitator. Fuck is a cogitator? Certainly doesn't sound anything good.
They're plotting something.
Oh.
What plotting could these insects be capable of?
These are mere drones.
Then what guides them?
A worthy adversary.
Oh. Bolt rifle. What I already had. Anything down here? Ah, yes. I'm like, there's got to be something for all this trouble.
Tech corridor hive segmentum 19K21D/senior tech priest 101010-S. Cycle overflow. Uplink self to network. Neural verification code 1010.
Uplink unsuccessful. Repeat
More
attempt.
tyranny.
Neural verification complete. Presence.
It's trying to hand me fire. Probably for good reason. Okay, well, that poor bastard was trying to upload themselves like they died, and it didn't work. Sounded like.
The door is locked. Look for a nearby access terminal.
I mean that one?
A reset of the system should work.
Okay. Let me just run over here so I can run back over there, assuming.
What
Sort of.
Power's down. Must be the reset. Listen. They're in the walls. Ready your bolters.
They're in the walls.
They're coming. Watch your back.
No wonder they gave us fire. I need to fucking light a bitch. I keep thinking I have to aim to shoot, which I totally don't. But that's a remnant habit. Everybody get off my ass, thank you. Not really sure the best way to be going through this higher difficulty on this game, because I feel like with these hordes, there's a lot of oh, a lictor, huh?
Not so clever now.
Put this in? Oh no. Oh yeah, the best with all the hordes constantly chipping at me. I'm not really sure, like, is it supposed to be hack dodge? I don't know. Boom. Completely crushing anything underfoot. Yeah, but then why give me all the gross infected tunnel? Make me push a button again. Come on. Yeah, I love not automatic elevators, I'd tell you, but...
Almost there. Through the main hub, then work the database. Expect heavy resistance. They wish to interfere with our objective. Our objective is of no concern to them. Their only wish is to kill us.
Their only wish is to kill us. Kill us, eat us. Melta rifle. Do I want a Melta over the... Nah, we'll keep the Pyre Blaster. Spooky. Oh, it's splintering as we walk through. Interesting. I mean, no, yeah, interesting. Just kind of plowing through seemingly anchored furniture instead of kicking it over. Ah, I'm like, okay. Ah! Okay. Ooh. See, I can fight big single target pretty easy. That's not an issue for me. Ooh, that was spooky looking. Oh, took that on the chin. Ooh. Uh-oh, what happens if all these pillars come down? Woo! Oh, they're not pillars. It's just statues. Grenade out. Ooh, it really doesn't like that shock grenade. Is it just stunned? Oh. Woo! I have these frag grenades though. Oh, are you like raging or something? Oh, I'm very hurt. Oh, that definitely, yep. Okay, and the Guardian Relic was consumed protecting the Mortal Wound, that's right. Uh-oh. Hello? Boys? I feel like if I'm playing solo, I should be able to grab one of the others, but hey. Just easiest to dodge into them, especially. Ugh! There's no hitbox. See, I understand I'm in big armor and I can't dodge very fast, but sometimes I can dodge pretty like successfully in a chain manner. Okay. And I just fucking sat on my own grenade. Love that. Alright, it's half dead. Brother in Christ, get off. I did it again. Fuck that timing. Get off. Gonna have to pistol this to death, huh? Oh, okay. That's you. Give me iframes. Thank God. Woo! Oh wow, that hurt it a lot. Can I find some more grenades? Wait, I can execute it. Go! It must be me. Execute. God damn. Shit. That was an execution.
I thought a beast of that stature would offer more sport.
It was outnumbered. I once faced a Carnifex alone, but nothing but a long fist. That was sport.
Well, I am glad to share in the glory of this kill.
Is there another gun in here? Actually, yeah, there was over by this dead dude. Bolt rifle. There we go.
Very good.
Alright, now I feel a little better. Motherfucker, was there a... there was a stim pack over here the whole time. I'm so good at video games, y'all.
A moment, brothers.
No, need that since I've got a mortal wound. Hop down. Keep on hiking.
This facility is in shambles. Let us hope the data center is intact. Can we access Losers tracking data from another system?
Apparently not. It's this or nothing.
Sounded like this in Losers. And track this Losers data location. Uh-oh. That seems ominous, even though we just faced the Carnifex, seemingly the boss. Or at least a mini-boss. Probably more of a mini-boss if we already fought one before. I don't know. Ugh.
What manner of research could justify such a waste of human life?
It does not surprise me. The
What the
Adeptus
hell?
Mechanicus so willingly make monsters of themselves.
You're just dumping bodies? Okay. Squish, squish. Alright. Shock barrels, presumably. Waiting for another scrap. Oh, I found another scrap. armor. Thank you. Dollar causing problems up there. Got that one. I don't remember what those like bigger guys are called. Because there's the Zoanthropes, which are the flighty guys, the Carnifex we just fought, the Lictor, which is the invisible dude. There's the Gaunts. Termagoyfs and Termagants, I think.
Inoperable. Adjust pathing.
Fuck you. Oh. That explains why there's barrels down there. Whoop. Oh, you went ahead and just went for it, huh? I mean, I guess, yeah, that rail is broken. Fair. Wait. Oh, okay, you hopped down trying to follow me. Some weird reason.
Access restored. Corridor cleared for transit.
Oh, well.
Advanced by the Omnissiah's will.
By my damn will, I cleared the path, thank you. Reloading. What's down here? Ah. Plasma incinerator, okay.
This will serve me well.
This is great. The core of the reactor. There is so much beauty in its instability. These machines will make the world from enjoying their beauty.
Captain, permission to speak.
What plagues your mind, Corporal?
Captain, intelligence reports that the Tyranids are on their way.
Roll up units in key corridors. Let's get them closer.
But
Do it, Corporal.
Sorry, get...
Question my authority. Their authority.
Their authority? What? So they invited the Tyranids in?
No sign of the archenemy. Maybe they've been and gone.
Also need to message my friend and see if I passed the elevator level already.
What you know, brother.
I would have...
I'm merely observing the data, as I am taught to do by the Codex Astartes.
Damn, I missed a line. Whoops. But I heard there was an elevator level that was supposed to be hard.
Let's hope the machine spirit has it under control. A meltdown will be catastrophic.
We'll disable it once we have the data.
Oop. Supposed to be hard and glitched, but I made it through. Granted, the chains were about to break, but... What the fuck is a cogitator? Pray to the machine spirit. Yeah, okay, bud. Sorry.
Lieutenant Titus, Ultramarines, 2nd Company.
Enter your command.
Locate Marius Luz.
Access denied. Access rights granted. Establishing locus. Avarax. The city. Temple of Thasian.
Vitals are elevated.
I'll box for a Thunderhawk.
Wait. Open file Project Aurora.
Register intention of requisition.
Open the file. Open file reconstruction. Brother, those are classified. No. It was destroyed. Mechanicus fools. Display current location of artifact.
Warning. Volkite reactor unstable. Meltdown imminent.
Oh. So much for the machine spirit having it handled.
Collapse onto the city beneath us.
Are they just throwing themselves into it, trying to break it?
Get them off the core.
Jesus. Like, I know they want to kill and assimilate everything and just be, you know, alpha.
Throwing themselves into the reactor.
Yep.
We must shut it down before they destabilize it further.
Machine spirit, power down the reactor.
No compliance. Remote circuits are fused. Manual override required. Emergency disengagement mechanisms are located on the reactor platform.
Clear a path to those controls.
Hop down? Okay. I don't have grenades. I was hoping I would. Thought I did. I don't know. Wasn't paying enough attention, clearly. Give me my armor back, armor back, armor back. Thank you.
Another one dead.
So do we stay here? Okay, no, we hop down. You want to hop down. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, heavy bolt rifle. There's a Melta. What am I using right now? Plasma incinerator? Yeah, I used the heavy bolt rifle. No knife. That's fine. Oh, here's a knife.
Restocking.
Let's try... Yeah, we'll try the knife for a little bit, see how that treats us, see how that feels. I feel like we gave the sword a proper try. It's okay. I feel like the chain sword also doesn't have the commitment the power sword does. Like the power sword... Uh-oh. Has that... Oh, what the hell? Oh, you can turn it on and off? Interesting, okay. Well, still. Is there anything here? Nah, that's fine. I just grabbed you from over my shoulder. Why are you moving in like 20 frames? Hold up. It's just you too. I don't... Okay. There we go. Come on, you. Okay, so I think I'd rather have the sword, which is fine. Oh! Haha! Double tap.
Reactor remains unstable. Disengage additional pylons.
Move to the next console. Make haste.
I don't have a med kit. Boost or shoot. Want that on for now. Continue where? Oh, the other one. Are there any med kits around here? I'm still mortally wounded. That's kind of a problem.
Restocking.
I mean, I guess if there was a check... It's pretty good about checkpoints, it seems like. I feel like I shouldn't jump down just yet. Don't know if there's a way back up. Oh, there's a med.
The Emperor protects.
Okay. Alright, that might be enough to get us through this. We'll see.
Jettisoning Volkite pylon. Stand by.
Leave you on. Get you all big and splashy.
One Volkite pylon maintains the reactor. Unable to comply.
Temperatures have fused remote circuits. Manual intervention required.
Okay, so where?
They're making another push. Intercept.
Someone's got
Leave no Xenos standing.
big machine gun. Bring it on, y'all. Come on. Ooh. You tried.
The beast craves death, brothers. Who shall oblige?
Guess we'll just have to. Oh! You. Jesus. Oh, there's two of you stacked. That's part of the problem. If I get hit again, it's over. Ah, fuck off. Come on, go down. Go down. Ooh. Come here. Okay, that doesn't add tracks you have to dodge. Interesting. Let's see, crack grenades, give me those. Hold on to that for me. Thank you, beautiful. Give me those iframes. Okay. There we go. Did it just... Is it broken? Did it just stop giving effects? What?
Reactor approaching critical failure. Meltdown imminent. Disengage remaining pylon to complete shutdown sequence.
4% left. I think I'm gonna have to get this reset badly. Oh.
Volkite pylon jettisoned. Reaction has entered entropic decay.
Alright.
That was the last of them.
Ooh! That was super dicey.
Generators have been awakened. Non-essential systems returning to hibernation.
No sign of Tyranids.
A smell of burnt ichor is enough.
We have what we came for. Move to the extraction zone.
Alright. Hour and 40 minutes in. Doing pretty good so far today. Here, right around 2 hours, depending where there's a minor stopping point. Take a break around the 2 hour mark. See if we can't get another 2 hours out. At least another hour after that, though. Gonna aim for like 2 today. 1 or 2.
Lieutenant, what did you see in those Mechanicus files?
A record of extreme foolishness.
Explain.
You may direct that request to our captain.
Yeah, I already... Oh, didn't even get a chance
Give
to
me
walk
a
in.
tactical overlay of the city.
Captain!
A minute.
The Adeptus Mechanicus must be stopped.
What?
If they trigger the weapon, the results could be catastrophic.
And what makes you suddenly an expert on Mechanicus research?
They're using an artifact to power the weapon. I've seen it before, on a planet named Graia. A traitor by the name of Nemroth called it a fragment of the Dark God's power that almost destroyed the planet.
Graia. Titus. The Marcus acting on orders approved by the Primarch. And here are you, talking of Graia, of all places.
Damn it, Captain. If Chaos is here, if they get their hands on this thing...
Enough! I will hear no more on the subject. Now, did you get a location for Luz?
Aye, sir.
Then get down there and find him! There are those who would see you sent back to the Inquisition.
Do it. No balls.
Tread carefully, brother.
Get smarter, jackass. One of us is playing a character that can think for themselves, and it ain't you.
Damn them. After everything that happened.
Brother, do not keep us in the dark.
It is not your concern.
You criticize the Captain for withholding intelligence, and yet you treat us to the same evasive obscurity.
Stray words have cost me dearly.
So you do not trust us?
Brothers, calm yourselves, lest you face the Chaplain's censure.
Hold those shoulders. Let's go. Show you who you're talking to. Uh-oh. What's happening there? This looks bad. Yeah, you land first. I'm not getting off this elevator yet. Don't want to be anywhere near that. Yeah.
They survived.
What, do you assume that was just an automatic return?
Those are flawless wells. How bad is the contamination?
And looks like we've got another...
I will not concede another loss to our enemies.
Brother, you seem troubled.
I tire of reckless fools.
I hope you do not mean us.
Not unless you worship the Omnissiah.
Ah, then I share your distaste.
Good stuff. Roll out. Glad we all think the same. So good. Love this. I love when people play with dangerous technology and the people that think for themselves just get shut down. Definitely no currently modern parallels. Alright, so what do we got? Servant of the Machine. Tyranid forces surround the Temple of Thasian. Breaking through their lines is the only way to retrieve Morius Luz. Enter the temple, extract the Magos, and bring him to safety at Port the Resilient. Where are we going? Or where this flesh I was born into. Strangely disgusted by its nature, I crave only the cold, clean certainty of steel and silicon, that I might become one with the blessed machine.
Approaching landing zone.
The temple is located inside the domed section of the city. We'll have to land outside and make our approach.
Brace for emergency landing.
Lock armor.
What's that do? And didn't seem to latch onto any specific spots. Setting it to battle ready? I don't know.
Jove, report.
Minor damage. Tech team is inbound.
Can we depend on you for extraction?
Yes, Lord. We will be there.
Very good, brother. The Emperor protects. Make
Oh
haste.
boy.
We have considerable ground to cover.
Whoa, what did I just hear? A what? A neurothroat? The fuck is a neurothroat?
Tyranids! Let us thin their numbers. Frag grenade deployed.
Execute. Give me that armor. Sword is awash with the power of the Emperor, the God Emperor.
I have a tricky adversary.
I haven't. How the hell are we gonna kill it? I don't care. Just give. Oh. Just give me something. Instigator. Scope precision with 3-round burst. Oh, okay. Oculus. Bucker. What do I have? What is this? Swap it for the Stalker.
Will not get past this.
The bolt rifle. We can try. It's not super. Ground burst. Fire. That's what I. Okay. Power sword. We'll try the instigator. Okay. Moving on. Further area. Might stomp on you. Oh, when did you get over there? Okay, so the charged sword does a lot more of the sweeping and the lunging. Good to know. Take you on first, and then we're gonna turn. Thank you. I don't know where the... Yeah, come here, you. I'm gonna have to look up what y'all are called again. Because it is absolutely escaping me. Come on. Just go pop. Go pop. Give me the execution, thank you. That's dead. Reload this. Reload this. Probably, I'm thinking I should have kept the other one, but that's fine.
Morales! Is that you? Chiron! Bless the Emperor. It's good to see you. Where's your squad? Gone. Neurothroat tore them to pieces. We need to get across the bridge. Lieutenant, nothing gets across with that beast up there. What are we up against? It has its rear covered and we do not have the manpower to break through. The Cadians are holding the bridge, at great cost. Set up assault positions by the bridge. We'll deal with the Neurothroat. Very well. We will avenge them, brother. Watch yourself.
Why do you give off odd vibes, Varellus? A melt-a-bomb? Bolt to detonate, does catastrophic damage. Trying to get in here. Take an absolute chunk out of y'all. No, no. Keeping on you. Think you're gonna get away from me? Fat chance. Ooh, see that? Okay, having an easier time at the moment. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky or what. Okay, can't really sit in that. I've got my armor back now. Some of it. Oh. What? That counted as being in it? Wild. Like maybe my pinky toe?
Together in 9th Company. I owe him my life. How so? We were once defending a stronghold from an orc assault. A war boss overpowered me. Had his drill against my head. Kralis appeared, cut the bastard's arm off, and beat him to death. Let us honor him by avenging his men.
Yeah, he deserves that. Marksman, semi-automatic carbine with a higher rate of fire. Scope stope? No, okay. Yeah, this'll work. Alright. And here. Oh! Lictor, get off me. Thank you, guys. Aha!
The Lictor is dead.
Classic boss turn delete. Does that mean there's a collectible over here somewhere? No boxes. No. Keep the melt-a-bomb. Heavy bolt pistol. Anything tucked back here? Ooh, Guardian Relic.
I am his until death.
Did nothing there. Okay, well the Guardian Relic is pretty good. Pretty big. Down. Yeah, this game really enjoys its elevators. Like, we gotta have at least 3 per level, 3 per mission requirement. I mean, to be fair, it's probably a slow loading method.
Nothing good.
A hidden loading method.
Specific.
I would sooner focus on the mission at hand.
You are withholding information relevant to the mission at hand.
Mind yourself, Sergeant.
Your behavior has been erratic. You force your way into classified files. You tell us nothing. Gatrio, we deserve to know who is leading us.
This conversation is over.
Yeah, fuck you. Watch my back. That makes for great teamwork, must say. Nothing over there. Okay. There are guns going off. Dead drop. Ah, I saw you.
Cannon maintenance report 1.002.81. She's holding her shape and her form. Real beauty, this one. Hope she gets to see action. Each day, I cleanse the sand from her joints, oil the gears. I honor the machine spirit by doing me duty. I perform the daily rites so the weapon's spirit will be swift and wrathful.
Wonderful. And I will go on to be swift and wrathful. Moving on. Another elevator. No, it's a door. Different.
We're about to take down the Neurothrope.
Good. Make it suffer.
Ooh, boss fight, boss fight. Thought I caught a whiff of pizza. Kinda want pizza now.
Concentrate fire on the Neurothrope.
Doesn't look much bigger than a Zoanthrope. I mean, obviously it's gonna be meaner, but like, you know, here's a wild quote. Oh, can I sit here? Oh God. Woo! Whoa. Am I able to like knock you down? Oh. I can knock you down and hit you with this fucking melt-a-bomb. Nuts. Bonkers. Ammo box. I'm good. Other side hostiles. No, y'all are clearing the ads pretty good. Where'd the Neurothrope go? Oh, you were trying to circle around? Whoop. You're really just focused on me, ain't you? Oh, that's bad. Whoa, whoa, ho, ho. A lot of not frames happening there. I did it right under it and that did nothing. Love that. I gotta, hold on. I forgot this game actually pauses. I gotta get hair out of my shirt. That was tickling me. Oh, see, I could have knocked it down and probably stuck it right to it. Unfortunate. Could have expected that. Kinda did, frankly. Ow, is it... what the fuck? Just a buff? Oh, please. Ow, fuck, I got stun locked. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is the range on that? Half dead. I mean, I'm probably gonna take a mortal wound, and that'll get me through the fight if I had to take a guess. Fuck. Give me this. Ow. Shielded. Okay. That was weird. Okay. Oh, they're pretty banged up too. Scream. Clear off you off my butt. High frames. Take you all. Okay. Woo. And get some. Oh, ow, ow! Get me out of here. And I guess I kind of. Bruh. This is hairy as fuck. No, that's battlefield wide. Okay. This times. That one's my fault. Okay. Yep. How long are you just gonna stay shielded like this? Can I just go up and smack the piss out of you? Except that was baiting me in, so I couldn't hurt you, and then you insta-down me? Okay. Seems like a fine animation lock. Whatever, just go down. Just go down. You're fine. Not the interesting fight I thought it was gonna be. And you can just die. Oh, great. Let me just get in there so I can be insta-killed again. Come on, give me this. We're done. We're done here.
One less hero broken again. Victory is ours, brothers.
Morellis, this is Titus. Your men are clear to take the bridge.
By the Primarch, I had little faith I would hear from you again. Will you be joining the assault?
Our path leads to the dome.
Travel well, brothers.
Maybe there'll be a better boss fight coming up or something.
Status report.
Damage is worse than I thought. 10 priests are working on it now.
Keep me updated. Brothers, let us proceed.
I didn't want to just kick that one out of the way. What is this? Heavy bolter, looks good. Pole rifle grenade, heavy bolt pistol, Delta.
No time to gloat. We must keep moving.
And no other grenades laying around, it looks like. That'd be nice. Not really using... Oh, okay, well, can certainly try.
Let none escape.
Oh, this kind of heavy bolter. Yeah, you guys got that. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. Boy, get off. Oh no. My game is not appreciating these, whatever fucking graphical addition is going on. You're dead. Oh, God. I hope it's coming out on stream a little better at least. I don't know why. Come on, drop the gun. Because I need to be able to hit you. Execute. Need my armor. Thank you. Jesus. Whew. Wait, did that? Oh, okay. It stunned the other one. I thought it killed two of them. That would have been crazy. Okay. Cleared that out. Actually, I don't need more ammo, so that's nice.
How far to lose his position? We're still a long way from the dome. And we must hurry.
Oh, cutscene. Ban Raider.
Need a ride, brothers? Sergeant, good to see you. The Cadians have the bridge under control. Thought you could use an extra hand. A welcome offer. Climb on.
Ooh. Probably just traveling though. Probably don't get to do a tank level. That would have been fun though.
The temple is this way.
Lieutenant, the Cadians are requesting support.
Go. Thank you, brother. Ultramarines! Have the enemy infiltrated the dome?
No, my lord.
What about the Temple of Thasian?
The dome was evacuated days ago.
Rejoin the main force immediately.
Our orders are to remain here.
On whose authority?
Captain Fairburn. We are to hold this position until further notice.
The dome is empty. Now move on.
But, sire...
I gave you an order.
Forgive me, my lord. Perhaps there was a communication error. The captain insisted.
The deserters.
No. We have our orders.
Vox your captain. If you are deserters, I'll execute you myself.
Captain Fairburn, come in. Captain Fairburn, come in.
Ambush.
Damn. Double damn. I suspected Veralis.
Kill them.
Chaos portal. Chaos portal. Fucking Zinch.
Traitors. You will burn.
Boy, special tactics.
Heresy starters. The breakers of the thousand suns. Cowards. You will pay for what you've done.
Hello? Give me any iframes at all? armor and iframes, please and thanks. I was about to say, like, is that all we get? Wait, do you teleport? You do. Not very well. I assume there's gonna be some sort of Chaos Elite or boss. Ooh.
No victory for you here.
Interesting that they don't bleed blood, they just spew magic. No, what? Wait, can I? Oh, were there stairs here? Oh, well, you know what? That would have been helpful to know a lot sooner. Oh, fuck. Iframes, thank you. And the armor.
Changing magazine.
Just take it on the chin, whatever. Thought I managed to dodge that, but I guess not. Yeah, come here. I need your armor. Oh, just fucking duke it out. Hell yeah.
The champion lies defeated. Titus to Captain Acheron.
Acheron here.
We were just attacked by the forces of chaos.
You're certain?
Explain yourself.
Heretic Astartes and their minions.
Throne, damn it. Do you have Luz?
Negative. We're minutes away.
Find him and get him out of there. Hurry!
What are we waiting for?
Nothing. Let's fucking go, Slowpoke. Sword, I'm good. I think the power sword's actually doing me pretty alright. Yes, I have. Does anyone want to heal me? At all? Uh-oh, poor fella. Uh-oh. Cool, so what did you just activate in your rush? Your death?
Cover him.
Really?
Take a defensive position.
That explains the sniper.
He's in a rage. He's risking the entire mission. He is trapped over there. There are force fields covering the exits. They seem impervious to our weapons.
I don't see you. You doing okay over there, my guy? I'm just gonna drop this here for y'all. Hold on to that for me. How you doing over there, Chiron? Oh, come here, you. Pop. Gotta get over there. Oh, that's a grenade. I need the ammo. I'll take the heavy bolt rifle right now. Don't need the ammo. Don't have a health kit.
armor is breached multiple points.
Take the armor. It should get me over to you. There we go. Come here. Beautiful.
Munitions secured.
Barrier on the door. Did I break this?
The exit is blocked by heretic sorcery.
Uh-huh.
It bears the mark of the arch enemy.
Oh, it's straight up an eyeball. Oh, you mean the thing I've been swinging at? Oh, still don't break it, break it. Crush the eyeball.
Look, the force fields are collapsing. Chiron, move through the exit. Brother,
Boss. Oh, that. What the hell?
calm yourself.
Sniper, marksman.
Until every last vile heretic lies dead at my feet.
Wait, what did it say? Scope single fire. Energy rifle? Interesting. Probably charges up if I had to take a wild guess. Chainsword. I'm good. I mean, I guess, is there...
Heavy damage. Chiron, I order you to regroup. I have other business.
Activate, activate. Oh, hello. Oh, it does charge up. Has to charge up from the sound of it. That's fine. Would have been nice if there was a health kit in there, but I don't think there was. I do appreciate that we're not fighting just Tyranids the whole game. It is a good improvement, I would say. Goodbye.
Will not falter while I still draw breath.
Oh, my duder.
I will end you all.
It's convenient that you're just standing there and taking this to the face.
Your worthless life is ended.
Feeling good. Get y'all off his back. Take the bolt sniper now. Oh, you already got that guy. Y'all are just gonna march around.
Resupply. My armor
Ooh. Come here, you. Y'all are gonna feed me. I'm gonna eat all tonight. What do you mean that didn't parry? What the hell? Give me that. Give me your armor.
Back to the warp with you.
Back to the warp. Is there another enemy? Our side's clear. Sure. You mean with the last one? Not quite. Are there three? No, that's... Yeah, there's three. It's not an after image.
That champion lies defeated.
Yeah, he was about to rouse. Hello? I don't... Am I shooting between your headdresses? Weird. You, and there's you. Beautiful. Charon. Good. Take my ammo, thank you.
Sergeant, check the perimeter. Yes, brother.
Explain yourself.
There's that loose hair. Thank God.
Justify my hatred. You need justify your recklessness. The traitors have a debt to me. And you will throw away your life to collect? Death is my duty. Your duty is to the Emperor. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over some personal vendetta. Do you understand?
Lieutenant, you should see this.
Ghostbuster crossover.
Must be in there.
They're using some kind of shield.
The altars. Same ones we encountered earlier. They must generate the shield.
Destroy them. Then purge these abominations from the face of this world.
It seems the traitors' motives are unmasked.
Seems.
You doubt they wish to stop Aurora?
You will soon learn that when dealing with heretics, nothing is as it seems.
And we're gonna re-kit because I don't need the sniper anymore. Plasma incinerator? Okay. Plasma incinerator. Alright. So the time got away from me a little bit. I think we are going to take this opportunity to take our midstream break. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let's take this time to get up, stretch. If anyone needs to use the restroom, now would be an excellent time. If you haven't eaten today, please go grab a snack, grab some water. Food and water is important. You'll feel better. So I'm gonna set a little timer. To copy. Okay, so hopefully now people can hear me on this screen. So we're gonna take a 15-minute break, 15-minute midstream intermission. I'm gonna go spend a few minutes getting the water, doing a little stretching, spending some time with my loved one. So if you all will take this time to also get up, have a stretch. If you have dogs that need to go out, now would be an excellent time. If you need to use the restroom, good time. Food, if you haven't eaten today, go get something to eat, fucker, okay? You'll feel better. Same goes with water. So, y'all go take care of yourselves. I'll be back in 15 minutes. Okay, and we're back. Like I mistimed slightly. Sincere apologies. Let me see. Where did we leave off? It reset into our news stories. Go ahead and do this so I can read better. We were down into... Okay. I don't think I hit on the SAG-AFTRA strike just yet. Pardon me, just gonna avoid a little dry mouth here. Okay. So, SAG-AFTRA flexes its metaphorical KD ratio 3 months into voice acting strike over AI. More than 120 games from 49 companies have now signed. Humane protections for actors against AI exploitation are not an unreasonable ask. And it's not. They simply, it is a very simple ask, and these are very simple protections that anybody should be provided in the field that they are in, of voice acting or content creation otherwise, and having their likeness and their I guess it would be intellectual property or something of the sort, just completely scraped, fed to an AI, and spat back out cookie cutter. I really thought I saved that article, not that it'd be hard to find. Probably just not watching it while I scroll through. I do need a better system for this. This is fine. SAG-AFTRA. There we go. Okay, so they've been... SAG-AFTRA has been on strike for about 3 months now, stating that employers refuse to plainly affirm in clear and enforceable language that they will protect all performers covered by this contract in their AI language. And it just goes on to break down the details in which they wanted the protection spelled out, and the companies had not agreed to. There was a voice actor from the Baldur's Gate 3 cast who produced some of the industry's best recent work, and expressing revulsion at the whole situation back in April was quoted saying, "I went on the stream because somebody gave me a heads up, and I went and heard my own voice reading some pretty dark content," narrator Amelia Tyler stated, adding that the technology was, quote, "stealing not just my job, but my identity." And I mean, at this point, we've all seen an example or two. There are some crazy deep fakes going on, AI usage, abuse-age, if you will, in most cases, just because there's not protections on it. So it's sad that the voice acting and related content creating community, but especially SAG-AFTRA, the fact that we have to have a union come together and go on strike in an industry is bad enough already, because that means people are not listening to people, basic needs are not being met, and they've gone on strike for 3 months now, and they're succeeding, and good for them. Because if I've said this before and I'll say it again, maybe not on stream, but I'll definitely say it here, if the driving companies behind AI are not going to responsibly police their technology, then everyone else needs to be responsibly aware of the dangers of it, and not just have their likeness and all their information fed to some program that's gonna spit it back out incorrectly. That, again, we've seen that time and time again. Anywho, But fortunately, SAG-AFTRA is seeing a lot of success in this strike, and they are still getting plenty of work coming in. I am, for one, very, very happy about that. Former PlayStation boss says games are, quote, seeing a collapse in creativity as publishers spend more time asking, what's your monetization scheme? And I think I had another headline either previously or coming up that touches on that. It is of an indie developer coming back and commenting on this very quote. But again, these big companies are just sucking the passion right out of the developers, chewing it up, spitting it out in the worst way possible, spending up to what, 400 million, as people researched and ended up finding out, for Concord, and just spitting back out copy paste stuff in a resituated order, and not even creatively, not implemented well. Like, the only thing that is considered well at a AAA standpoint consistently these days is what, graphics. It looks pretty, but that's about as far as we get as far as passion and soul from video games from the AAA, again, barring some exceptions like we're playing today. But talking about passion in the video game industry, current and former members of Trivium, Killswitch Engage, Animals as Leaders, Polyphia, While She Sleeps, and more team up for epic metaled up Cult of the Lamb game soundtrack. And the first single of that Cult is out now, it seems. So I'll actually have to go hunt that down myself. But I've definitely I've listened to some Killswitch Engage, I've heard of Ventrivium, I listened to Polyphia, and I'm gonna just have to follow this for a while as they release the soundtrack, because it just sounds intense, and if it is as well translated into the skill that I know Killswitch Engage and Polyphia puts out, it is going to sound amazing, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. And this is video game adjacent, but it definitely has to deal with subscriptions, which has completely just embedded itself in the video game industry at this point. Let's see, we've got the cable industry, home security companies, and advertisers suing the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, to stop click to cancel. The three industry groups, the NCTA, Electronic Security Association, and the Interactive Advertising Bureau, are suing to prevent the Federal Trade Commission from making it easy or easier to cancel subscriptions. So they are trying to trap you into non-contract agreements for longer periods, and making it difficult to cancel them. So fuck that. I need to check up on how we can influence that, but we definitely need to be aware of that, and definitely need to be aware of our subscriptions. Don't let it get away from you. They're easy to accidentally forget, get away from you, and then it's just sucking money out of you. I just had to get rid of a couple that I realized I wasn't using anymore, and so that's, a couple more bucks a month. Makes life a little easier, So, let's see. Get anything else? Yeah, we got some other headlines here. Let's rescoot this a little. Slide this all over. And okay. So Remedy's control-based multiplayer shooter looks like a Left 4 Dead Horde FPS with Helldivers 2 anti-life service vibes. This isn't about logging in every day for some loot. Okay, y'all. Any Left 4 Dead fans, any Control fans, any shooter fans, go look up this trailer. It's called, at least right now, it is going by FBC Firebreak. but it is, so Federal Bureau of Control Firebreak is what that means. And Control is just an excellent game. It takes place in a well-built universe that takes place across several franchises. I know it's definitely the Alan Wake series universe, and there's one other that is not coming to mind at the moment. But I've seen a couple of short trailers, and it looks fantastic. It very much has those spirits as that headline mentions there, so that is very exciting, and I'm very interested to see what they cook up with in FPS. How Sonar Shock became the boldest immersive sim of the year. I don't think a big game developer would have done it this way, and we just keep seeing this come out time and time again in these past months as the video game industry has been fumbling and shambling and just rough for game developers specifically, and related voice actors, again touching back to the SAG-AFTRA thing. Just the real backbone of the industry really getting shafted, and just need to be aware of that and how to get away from that and support the things that we also love and are passionate about. Bringing it back to Sonar Shock, this is a game that is touching back to our polygonal days, the late 90s, early 2000s, the early like PS1, PS2 graphics, and bringing back that spirit. What they're referring to by this bold choice here is using tank controls. Well, those that aren't familiar with tank controls, what that is imagine you're holding a controller, right? No, not a controller. So the better example, imagine you're going to a keyboard, right? The keyboard setup these days is typically WASD is forward, back, left, and right, and then you would and that's just the cardinal directions that your character, your avatar, moves physically. That's not the direction you're turning. These days that is currently controlled by the mouse, right? That controls where you're facing generally. The tank controls, the mouse, as far as I know, doesn't do anything. You go forward and back, but left and right turns you. You have to reorient what you're where you're facing at a different rate, and then you don't have strafe. You have to turn and then move that direction. You have to pivot and move that direction. But trying to capture that early spirit, they added the option to have tank controls. I don't think they made it mandatory, I read in another article, at the very least, so they're not limiting. But even if they are, I mean, again, committing to a certain audience, a certain niche in the game industry is perfectly fine. We don't need to cater to everybody. You're welcome to have your niche interests, and both on the creation side and the consumption side, the player side, because that's where we're gonna see a lot of this passion come out, because you can, having those niche players and having that niche creation made, is they're each gonna go hand in hand, obviously, and fuel each other, because that developer did fulfill that niche. If it wasn't fulfilled, then there's no one there to spend that money, because no one's gonna see that bold choice of having an alternate set of controls, or committing to singularly committing to an alternate set of controls, in this case being the tank controls. Which reminds me, I believe it was early Resident Evil, the other article quoted for having tank controls, making it real rough. And speaking of unsupported, not improperly, but unfortunately, wrongly unsupported game development, Microsoft Gaming has laid off over 2,500 workers this year, but still found enough spare change to give its CEO a $79 million bonus. What? They get a 62% pay raise for the fiscal year? What the... That seems, well, to put it, that's just surprising. It is surprising and upsetting and imbalanced. It needs rebalanced. And honestly, that's just another thing that can be said about the entire video game industry. Again, you look at the AA and indie studios that have seen their successes, and they're doing just fine. They're not having these crazy, they're struggling just like the rest of the industry, not diminishing that by any means, but you're not seeing this impractical imbalance between the controlling of the business side and the management of the development. You're seeing a lot more, the struggle in those brackets and those weight classes is simply just the economy being in a shit state where everything is inflated. The dollar doesn't mean much, or the other currency doesn't mean much. Everything's hurting pretty bad, except I think some EU currencies. Not some, most. I think they're pretty up there, a couple dollars. But come on. There's got to be a better way. That's all I have to say on the matter. Take care of your developers. They're the passion, they're the backbone. If you don't take care of the backbone, you're not going to have an industry to stand on. Touching back to the PlayStation boss saying there's a collapse in creativity when they're the ones stifling it. So, speaking of stifling, Denuvo opens its Discord server to rehabilitate its image, has shut it down 2 days later after players flood in to bully it. I don't know if they've opened that back up to the public yet, but they are still trying to have this campaign where they're trying to paint their product in a positive light, saying it is good for saving revenue, especially in the first X period, and that, you know, if the studios don't get that return, they're not gonna be able to have the funds for the next big project. Well, one, the next big project already isn't going well, sorry to say, and two, that's just still ridiculous. Oh, it just gets under my skin sometimes where my thoughts get jumbled. It's just unfortunate. Like, we even look over at Netflix closes AAA studio before it ever released a game. The studio known as Blue was developing a multi-platform AAA game for an original IP when Netflix shutting down. I hardly even knew Netflix had a game studio. I just realized there was like some minor games Netflix was trying to peddle, and it was for like smart TVs and it looked like some Candy Crush or Temple Run kind of stuff, or Subway Surfers. It definitely didn't look anything like a AAA situation, so just a lot of money being thrown around improperly, impractically. Yep, I think that Bloodborne one is a duplicate. There's the solo dev comment again, against the PlayStation boss saying there's a collapse in creativity. So Solar Dev behind a hit city builder says to put experimentation and art over profit in response to the CEO saying there's a collapse in creativity, which again is something I've been saying, which has just been rehashing a lot of what these articles and a lot of what I'm just seeing looking around. The experimentation and the art and the creativity, the passion is being met with the passion to play those new and creative games, even if they are rough around the edges. And having that passion being met with passion will continue to support itself. Speaking of studios that fell under the radar due to mismanagement, what happens when a secretive blockchain company buys your game studio? Former employees of Phoenix Labs and Rumble Games say they were told to keep blockchain platform Forte Labs' purchase of their employers an absolute secret. Now, I, for one, am not familiar with Phoenix Labs or Rumble Games. I had to look that up. That is the studio that did Dauntless, the Monster Hunter which I did play for a little bit, and it was a solid product. It was polished. It felt good. If I had found that before Monster Hunter, I probably would have put more time into that. But unfortunately, they were bought and just kind of left to be sat while these freaking blockchain companies tried to make a game where the microtransactions were much more crucial to the game, because that's the whole thing. Blockchain, NFT, Web3, they want you to buy in. It's crap. It's sad, and just more failings and fallings in the game industry. But as that happens, we're seeing small studios and medium-sized studios collect of veterans that have committed themselves to the industry through thick and thin, and we're just seeing that passion pull through still, and I'm very glad to see that. Shout out to Gunfire Games, honestly. We've seen that with the Dark Souls franchise when they took over at Dark Souls 2. Not Dark Souls, Darksiders, excuse me. Don't hate me. Darksiders, definitely Darksiders. And then the Remnant games. Such passion from not a massive company, but they're successful, and their passion is being met with passion and support. And in more video game adjacent news, turns out Redbox's Derelict Kiosk. Why is that in there? We don't need that. Paldora's Box. So the whole Palworld situation with Nintendo suing them over a patent they filed after playing Palworld is how it played out from the research I found, the time I put into following the story. And following that example, let's see, Sega is suing gacha game Memento Mori developers over mechanic patents. So apparently these are more particular mechanics that have been around in this case, but I believe there was also mention of Sega not using or not being the creator of those original ones anyways. So it's still another skeezy, hey, give me money, like 1 billion yen in damages. I know we were just talking about how a lot of currency is weak, but $1 billion is still a lot. That's still going to boil down to a lot of any other currency. Talked on the De Novo Rep earlier this morning. Discord says piracy subpoena would violate users' First Amendment rights. Korean game publisher Nexon wants information on users it suspects of infringing on its IP. How is a user infringing on its IP? Are they taking things and putting them in Discord? Are they creating a game in Discord? Not making a lot of sense here. I read the article. It still didn't make a lot of sense. But in more positive gaming news, which honestly I need to look for more of. I do try to keep that curated in whatever news algorithm is being fed to Google. But hey, I'll just myself prioritize that more from now on. I like the positive ones more. The crazy ones, like this player. Elden Ring player beats entire game and Shadow of the Erdtree with 1 HP, 1 FP, and 1 point of stamina, which is crazy. Because 1 HP is pretty obvious, but there's already no hit runs, so that's not a crazy thing. 1 FP, you're not getting any spells. You're not getting any crazy weapon abilities. So that is a lot of power just left on the table before this player head out the door in the lands between. And then 1 point of stamina, everything uses stamina. Everything except, jogging, kind of hustling forward, not even a sprint. Sprint takes stamina, dodge takes block, attack. So you would have to attack, wait before you can even block. You would have to choose to block, and then you would lose an opportunity to attack. Can't sprint anywhere, that's for sure. So the fact that someone beat the base game and then took it to the Shadow of the Erdtree, ridiculous. It didn't say if they did a lot of the side content, but even still, just taking a direct beeline to the completion points with just that is a Herculean task, truly. That is what that is. A hefty amount of patience, skill. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go find some of that playthrough later. I'm sure it's somewhere. We touched on the unfortunate handling of the marketing of the Prince of Persia Lost Crown, and then let's see, is that everything? No, it kind of got all jumbled. Okay. So, the new headline here that we didn't go over earlier would be Beyond Good and Evil 2. Still in development. But it's actually passed an important internal milestone recently. So, there has been some real progress in its development despite being in dev hell for I think 18 years now. So we'll see what ends up coming out the door ultimately. Just to touch on these again though, official Nintendo Museum appears to be emulating Super Nintendo Entertainment System games on a Windows PC. Slightly embarrassing. Agreed. They're making a fuss about it and then they're doing it. Combine Sekiro and Risk of Rain 2, you're pretty close to this unhinged open world game's Steam Next Fest demo, which I was only kind of into until I parried the ground. I read on, you can also parry things like, nukes. Yeah, parry a nuke. Filthy casual. I will definitely be watching gameplay of that, even if I don't attempt it myself. Touch on it again here. We've got French Ubisoft staff strike over return to office mandate amid slumping sales. That's rough. Unknown Awakening 9. A few good ideas can't save this bland and janky adventure. Here we go. For those that don't know, and this article is actually just 2 days old, maybe a day depending on the time zone, but it looks like there's a new NVIDIA Game Ready driver out if you're using the IQ system or BlueStacks. Apparently there is a conflict in the prioritization and it causes crashing, so you kind of have to choose until they roll a patch out for that, it seems, so be careful. Yep, and then I think that's about it. Cool. That's all the gaming news I have found recently. fumbled some of that there, but I think we're doing pretty good. Feeling good. Whoa. Something. My headset just beeped weirdly. Close that. Change scenes. Can I hear? Now it's not registering my controller. Well, this is fun. It's still controller. There we go. Okay, how loud is Warhammer? Got everything squared away. This, no, good, nothing important. Put this back. Warhammer, alright. Think controller, man, everything's just falling asleep, huh? Come on, there we go. Hello? Ah, beautiful. I've got heavy bolter and some sort of plasma gun. And we're right back in the thick of it, fuck yeah. Oh, that's a grenade. Are those grenadiers up there? Is that what's going on? Come here, you. Give me your head.
No victory.
No. Snipers, not a problem. Oh, I thought, oh, you were a teammate. I'll take that armor though. Thank you.
Mechanicus must be stopped. Why?
The artifact we saw in those classified files may be of Chaos origin.
Why wasn't it destroyed?
It is immensely powerful. They believe they can control it.
And you're just gonna hand it over to Luz? Let it continue?
These are my orders.
Oh, so now you agree with me? Make up your mind, guys. Come on.
It matters not. Kill them.
Kill those slaves of the corpse god and gain notice of the change of the ways.
Yeah, come on. Come on. Nope. Oh. Ow. Whoa. Okay. Well, need this now. Ooh. Oh, what happened to the parry? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, I don't even know what I did there. What? Hello? Armor, please. Thank you. Whoa, what's happening here? Armor. And a med pack. Oh, how thoughtful of you. Thank you. Should I top off? I mean, yeah. Not even top off. Okay. I feel like that was a smart choice. Oh. Like, why isn't the gate opening? Silly me. Ooh, another med kit. Yeah, and it's unprotected at this point? It's,
Raise the armor of your contempt and snuff it out.
Oh, so what do we...
Shrinks from us.
Then keep close and endure. We must disrupt the spell.
Oh, okay. Well... He's fine. We got this.
Show them the error of their ways.
Stay close to the altar. Immediately runs out. I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking about Gadriel over there. Fucking... I know your hatred is strong, but come on, guy. Ooh. That was a good one. Oh, get back here. I think I want a different weapon. Another one lying around by chance? That's fine. I do have a heavy bolter though, so that'll work. And sword. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Lucky dodge on my part. Whoa. Why did I just get so hurt? Bruh, can y'all take care of one of them at least? Like, seriously. Pick a fucking side. You can't even finish them. Okay. And this thing has shit aim. Okay. Well, these things happen. I still have a Guardian Relic though, so that's good. Look, I don't want to leave the circle. I was gonna, you know, follow instructions and not fuck this up, but I need the armor. Oh. But, okay. He completely fucked my parry. Thanks, Gadriel. Kill the sniper. Yep. There goes my Guardian Relic. Okay, but I get another life, so we're good now.
Back to the wall.
Hello.
Ready to deploy special tactics.
Damn, you moving. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, I'm in trouble. Yep. Thank you. What the hell? Did that hit me? Probably. I don't need to zoom in. Can I shoot you? I can. Okay, I'm like, why are you moving so slow? Oh boy. Come here, you. Hello? Oh, dude. You have a front and a back, but I'm not gonna... That makes sense. You have a front and a back, but I'm gonna be directional about this, thank you.
Lieutenant Titus de Lance of Jove, status report.
We are patched up and on our way.
See you at the objective.
The Emperor protects.
Alright. Let's see where about another hour gets us.
Stand by for extraction.
Affirmative.
In the name of the Emperor, open the doors! Morius Luz.
I owe you my existence.
Come with us.
To where?
The battle barge.
Compliance, but I must speak with Archmagus Nozick at once.
He's dead.
dead.
You are to replace him. Lose.
Even he doesn't want to. Interesting. Oh. Happen into the Matrix.
Approaching battle barge, docking in 1 minute.
The power source. It's dangerous.
I have spent my life studying it. I assure you it's quite safe. In the right hands.
Arrogance.
Arrogance.
Why must the Mechanicus meddle with the unknown?
We follow the will of the Omnissiah.
Go ahead.
Titus, report to Captain Akaran immediately on arrival.
Confirmed.
Titus? A Captain Titus was killed on the Forge world of Graia over a century ago. He died holding the power source in his hands. Not even an Astartes could survive power of that magnitude.
Huh.
Morius Luz, come with me.
So the plot thickens. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can file a lot of the continued sorry. Right stretch. A lot of the continued teamwork and support is just forced under, you know, the will of the God Emperor, but I think there's better ways to do it. The tension is kind of like, oh, we're gonna build it here, and then just, oh, moving forward. Guy hates the chaos so bad, we're moving forward.
We must report to Captain Akaran.
Plug those Promethean links immediately.
What can I do here? Oh.
Take note of the battle damage for the engine sears. Armor plating in sections 28B and 40E. What was that between you and Luz?
Irrelevant.
I disagree.
That is your right.
Brother, we only want to help you.
Help? You almost cost us the mission, and now you speak of help.
Yeah, you kind of stepped on that one, Charon. Well, but don't worry, our brotherly bonds are so tight that we'll never stop backing you up, even though we're totally suspicious of your existence.
Astra Militarum forces report multiple contacts with Rubricate throughout the Hive City. Still no heretic ships on scanners. The Rubricate are using portals, but it is possible they may have been present on Avarax for some time.
We are still suffering from the Vox jamming around the astropathic relay.
And enter we do.
Lord. Heretic Astartes. They're showing up in every hive city on Avarax.
Huh?
We're already overstretched by the Tyranids. The traitors have us off guard. The Adeptus Mechanicus tell me Aurora is ready. They say the weapon will work.
Sir,
I know your concerns, Titus, but we may have no choice.
That's always the wrong way.
The danger.
Impossible. The astropathic relay on Avarax has been completely surrounded. Every attempt we've made to break through the Tyranid lines has failed.
Can we Vox a message in?
There's a dead zone around the relay. Something's interfering with our Vox comms.
We have to get inside.
Emperor, save me. I've tried. Now the Tyranids have launched an attack on our defenses. We're pulling back to the fortress. We'll make our final stand there.
Battlefield projection. Magnify C3. Where are you? There. The Hive Tyrant.
We've had no reports.
It's there. We kill it. We break the synaptic connection.
They'd scatter like rats.
The Hive Tyrant. A worthy adversary.
And if you're wrong, if it's not there, I cannot afford to throw men after a hunch.
Give me 2 squads.
2 squads?
We need to kill the Hive Tyrant, find whoever is jamming us, and get the message inside the relay.
6 men. That's all I can spare. Use them wisely.
Thank you.
The Emperor protects.
Lieutenant Titus.
Receiving.
Attend me on the crew deck.
Acknowledged.
An incursion could go unnoticed with all this interference.
Interesting. May have no choice. That's always the line that fucks it all up, isn't it, though? Let's see if that's another flag this time around. They do seem to be readjusting the story somewhere.
Because of my transgressions, I will take full responsibility.
You bet your metal ass you will.
I have yet to decide if you require formal penance.
Varellus always did put his brothers before himself. He once shielded me from a Tau ambush. Rail rifle nearly took his arm off along with half my helmet. The 1 degree of deflection saved my life. We only had to mourn his pauldron that day.
The Emperor will remember his valor longer after we join him.
Forgive me, brother.
Alright, well that's cool. Saw his armor in there. Or a representation of his armor. Oh, you think you're so important? Fucking kiss asses.
The captain has put great faith in you with this mission. Should you reach the relay, your message to Lord Kalkar may determine the course of this war. Choose your words wisely.
You doubt my intentions.
It is your actions I will judge. I need not remind you of the consequences you suffered the last time. If you cannot trust in the will of the Primarch, then you are unfit for this duty.
Oh man, you went into the idle animation at the wrong time.
It seems I am not the only one on this ship with concerns about your intentions.
It is the chaplain's responsibility to ensure our chapter remains pure, not yours.
Your erratic behavior is plain for all to see. And now, I find you have a history of it.
I am doing my duty, as I was then, protecting a system from ruin.
Alright, well, yet another suicide mission. Not on the death squad, though. Okay, well that ship's not on fire anymore. That's a good sign. Well, not blazing at least. Do I... Stock of new war gear, okay.
There he is. Lieutenant Lieutenant, Galio and I were just examining your recent diagnostic.
Galio, I object to such intrusions.
As do I. But they are queries I must fulfill.
I seek only answers. Your survival is a profound mystery that must be resolved.
Such unbridled curiosity is the gateway to ruin.
But that is where you are mistaken. Ruin is all around us, but I will soon depart for the Aurora facility on the Merium. And there, I shall close all gateways to ruin permanently. You will see.
Yep, that's exactly the line of thinking that gets everything all fucked. Just completely goes from bad to worse. Peter, 3-burst round. Okay, that one. Bolt rifle. Wasn't there a? That's not. Huh. Do like that. Regular bolt rifle, plasma incinerator, bolt sniper. It's fine. We'll go heavy bolter. Heavy bolt pistol. And 3. Range magazine. Really don't. It's literally just got 4 more shots, so I'm not real certain of the advantage. Strength, speed, or do it like that. Where one more mission gets. Alright, I'm gonna go look into the Adeptus Mechanicus game later. I know there is some sort of one, and I just really, I mean, not necessarily all the like face butchering, but you know, when you go the full head mask, a lot of them have, like, really dig the aesthetic. This man has a chainsaw for an arm.
Personnel assigned to priority 1 task, sir. Maintenance checks performed on all vehicles.
And it has caution tape on it. Love that. Oh, is there something special down here? No. Just a little. Huh. Interesting. Good squad. Nothing character, it's just invite players.
Lieutenant, the squad is ready. We are yours to command, Lieutenant.
The astropathic relay on Abrax is under direct assault. If it falls, so do our hopes of reinforcement. We will engage in a 3-point operation to break the Xenos command, restore Vox, and secure the relay.
We will not fail you.
Not one of us can afford to fail this day. Prepare for deployment. I will transmit mission details on descent.
Yeah, the least acceptable outcome is task failed successfully. You're all a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Ugh. Ooh, we get 2 ships this time. Adeptus Mechanicus insists on deploying Aurora, despite potential dangers posed by its power source. Ultramarines must stand ready to respond should this latent threat manifest. Transmit a warning to Chapter Magister Marnius Calgar. It must stand ready to transmit a warning to by a particular person. Huh.
Approaching drop zone. Prepare for landing.
Lieutenant, it should be us facing the Hive Tyrant.
Talassa can handle it.
They have 3 men.
We should be with them, but you have us playing courier.
That message has to get through.
And what exactly is that message?
Speak your mind, brother.
I searched the archives. You were once captain of the Second Company, and then you disappeared over a century ago.
I was serving with the Death Watch.
There would be records.
Not for a Black Shield.
A Black Shield? You would erase your chapter markings.
I would die for these colors.
Then why?
I was accused. It was my penance.
What were you accused of?
Corruption.
Brace for landing.
Move out.
What kind of corruption? Because I feel like going against orders, which would technically be insubordination, would probably fall under heresy. But corruption?
Still on our gunship. Talassa has landed, and soon a tyrant will fall.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain Vox reports. Damocles out. The Astropath relay is 4 miles from here. Expect heavy Tyranid presence.
What of the arch-enemy?
Sporadic reports, but they are here.
Men of honor! Do we fear the Valzinos that hammer at our door? Damn right! For we are the Cadian Eighth, the most fearsome, tenacious, and relentless bloody men and women that ever crossed the stars!
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the 8th.
Lie scattered across the stars! But do we the pride of Acadia?
Ooh.
You have disgraced yourself.
No, not saying for that. Moving on. Ooh. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Ah, this way.
Understood. Damocles out.
Oh goody, another elevator. This game sure loves its hidden loading.
Chiron.
For any that didn't know, this is something games have been doing for a long time, and reducing not only loading screen wait times, but the amount of loading screens in general. They, well,
it was not your business.
And now it is.
You have made it so, through suspicion and intrigue.
Damn, that's an intense statue. Marksman, bolt carbine. Nothing special. Giving us the array. Multi-melt is a heavy weapon. I guess I'll grab that because it's a heavy weapon.
Open the gates.
They're jammed, my lord. Damage from the last attack.
Y'all are trying to lift it?
Stand aside.
That overhead press, though.
Seal the gates behind us.
Yes, my lord. Close the gates!
The relay is ahead. Squalls!
Oh, Jesus. That was a wild landing noise. So anyways, they hide loading screens now, which is why there's a reduced amount of witnessed loading screens. Though, any segments where you're walking slow, kind of like I was just a minute ago, I probably could have jogged if I wanted to, but reduced speed like that, elevators, in just about any game these days, is, a hidden loading screen. Oh, I'm dead. I got very unlucky timing there. Oh, it's the crawly one, that's why. Iframes, thank you. Damn it. I was too busy looking for the burrower. That's okay. So anywho, yeah, those are all hidden loading screens. Or, like in Dead Space, the couple of, or I guess not even only Dead Space, but Alien Isolation would be another good example if I had to take a guess at least. Ooh. So anytime you're in a vent, especially in Dead Space where it brings you down to first person instead of third, and it's heavily limiting your field of view, it is, come here, you. Really? You were ready to execute, and last one for you, buddy. It's to save resources so it can load the incoming scene.
The spores collapsed the bridge. There's no way through. I may have an alternate route.
Proceed.
Transmitting to all specs now. We'll need to clear this debris.
What? That debris? Okay.
The path is clear.
I think at this point, even less intense cutscenes are used as loading points. Oh, that's a sick looking bow. Say what you want about their religious zealotry. There's some sick designs in the 40K universe. Next. Yeah, that's a pretty slow animation. It's a heavy commit. If I leave it like that, it's not as bad. I might give the knife an earnest go. Well, now it seems a little, I don't know. Oh, is that a Carnifex? Hello. Let's go fight. Fight another Carnifex.
Enlighten us, Lord Titus.
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay.
Poor guy.
Confirm the lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead. Our word is bond. This void spawn behemoth has seen its last day.
Okay, that was a quick room. But I think the upside of the knife is the fact that you're not committed to such a heavy animation, which I have paid for a few times, so I don't know. Pick and choose, I guess. That one. Yep, you're still back here. Cool. They're focusing on the others a lot, so that's actually okay right now. Grenade. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just do a little chop chop. There we are. Alright, and then you. You are not a sniper. Unfortunate. Oh, give me the armor and the iframes. Why is there a whole mob on my ass? Hello? Is there other kits over here? Any other kits for that matter? Like med kit maybe? That'd be nice. Oh my god, that's a lot of flyers. Alright. And that's broken down, so we're just going straight through. No way out but through. Pew pew. Oh, that looked like an elevator for a second, like, more loading. Ah, it's broken, but we can walk around. Why can we walk around? I definitely don't see a reason to walk around. Weird. Okay. Huh. Alright. Forward. The door's inoperative. We need to take the elevator.
But it would add considerable time.
Then we must find the power and restore it.
Okay, hold up. Which way am I supposed to be going? I would assume by the weapon cache that way, which means I'm gonna go upstairs first. But a hint would be fantastic. Okay, see, went the wrong way. What's over here? Delta. Okay, not a knife. Buff? No, we good? Data slate, there we go.
Record. Declare evidence. Crates found in Sector 55 of the Upper Hive contain 12 volumes of dubiously heretical works. Also recovered. 14 Cantrail type las rifles. 8 las pistols, various designs. The serial numbers are filed off. Heretical symbols are applied to the surface of the weapons. I am enclosing picts supporting the evidence. Evidence to be destroyed in accordance with invasion protocols. Traces of the cult indicate that it has long since taken root in the Hive. The mere thought that he has reached the highest levels turns my stomach. These officials, bureaucrats, and politicians are so mired in their intrigues that they warmed and nurtured the roots of heresy within their walls. Well, the fire of retribution is already consuming them. The punishment of the Emperor is inevitable. End of record.
Alright then. So what are they saying? The Adeptus were attempting to commit heresy? Maybe. Well, let's find out. 1, 2, 3. Heresy! Hold that for me, would you? And just one of those, thanks, pal. I will take those frames. Very good. You got a free one because I did that so quick, I bet. Oh goody. We take the elevator. It's loading time.
The heretics mean to stop us.
Crack my knuckles.
To all appearances, yes.
Elaborate.
The Traitor Legion's legacy of deception goes back 10,000 years. They are masters of it.
They are clearly here to stop Aurora.
I am not convinced. There is more to this, I am sure of it.
Their motives matter not. I will kill them just the same.
For the Emperor. Oh.
Kill them all.
Oh, yep, took that on the fucking chin. Poorly timed that one. No, that's mine. And heed the armor.
No victory for you here.
Need the iframes. Load. You know what? need to try to quit like being so button spammy. It's just gonna use up, you know, wear and tear on the controller. How many uses they can have. Oh, you got fucking sent, my dude. Oh, that was friendly fire. You fucked up, bud. Alright. Plasma pistol, heavy bolt pistol, ammo box. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. They're just laying there like fucking Lego pieces. Alright, ammo cache. There. I wonder what the point of that balcony and that energy rifle was then. I wonder if there's some like secret you can do. Alright. And so here we see Chaos fighting Tyranids. Oops. Goodbye. Ooh, okay. Ooh, this is really killing my frames. Guys, I need you to die. You're killing my frames. Ooh, oh no. That hurt. Okay, was that a Guardian Relic? Or did they pick me up real quick? Couldn't tell. Oh! Whoa, whoa! Execute. Get the armor back. Damn, took out his fucking knee. Get him, Gadget. The hall. Oh, this way. Assemble. Uh-oh. Yep, okay, I'm like, we're not kicking this. That's an arena of something.
We should turn around and regroup with the main force.
Titus to Resilient. Requesting Gammapat and Hammerfall bunker on my location immediately.
You mean to jump?
Request confirmed. Stand by.
There's our entry.
That's quite a shot.
Damocles to Talassa. Report.
If Talassa fails to take out the Hive Tyrant, then our little excursion was all for naught.
Fuck yeah, cannons. Armor communion initiated. Ah, we're gonna get jetpacks, jump packs.
We should have remained with the main force.
Why toil in obscurity when there's glory center stage? Hey, Sergeant?
Our brothers are dying while we sneak around in the shadows.
If we fail to send this message, we face a massacre.
I want to talk about people dying. Hello. Oh, damn.
You say there will be a massacre. How do you know that? Why else would the traitors be trying so hard to stop us? Our lieutenant said it himself. There's deception at work.
If you got something to say, Sergeant.
Fuck. They're really mobile. These animations are so good. Not totally running away. What a landing. Fucking childish. What was the point of getting these jump packs if we weren't... Oh my god. Oh no. Why am I losing frames? Whoa. Even in the menu. Trying to adjust some stuff. Oh boy. Oh, effects. Details. Physical quality? Eh? Ah, that sucks. In-game physics. Affects physical quality. Make sure. Leave that for now. Cloth simulation. We can lower that. Medium. Oh, please help. Oh no. Why is it worse? What is happening? Okay, well, I guess this is where we're ending stream. Damn. I guess I'll have to figure this out, or I'm just gonna end up streaming a different game. Alright, so let me take a look around here. Like we got a couple of people that can go say hi somewhere. I think, let's see, we got a fruit sniffer. How do I do this? Let me go to dashboard. Grade. Search and filter. Fruit. Here we go. How do I confirm this?
Oh god. Alright.
Alright, here we go.
That works.
Oh. 1 now. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Well, we made it work somehow. There's footsteps.
Here we go. Oh well.
I think there's still other people here. Yeah.
No, here we go. Let's go
Okay, I knocked one of them.
raid Fruit Sniffer here. It's actually his birthday, so
Good job.
let's go say happy birthday to, or I'll say happy birthday to Fruit Sniffer, and you guys just be along for the ride. You'll get some more shooter glory today.
There's other people over there.
Says he sucks, but it looks like he's playing pretty good.
Oh, it's just NPCs.
Uh-oh.
There's other people over there as well, by the way.
Oh, where'd my button go? Oh, there we go.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'll catch up with Jat and
Close that, please. My computer is just screaming. Okay.
I gotta wreck those noobs first. Where'd they go? Can't even see them. Oh, Demi! Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry, I'm kind of locked in right now.
There we go.
We're busting heads open in Fortnite. Sorry, I'll catch up with everyone in a second.
All right. Y'all go enjoy. Have a good day. Take care of yourselves. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Eat food, drink water, get sleep.